By the end of this video, you'll have your own private, encrypted communication network running. No cell towers, no Wi-Fi, no internet, and reaching for kilometers in every direction. This is Meshtastic, and I've been running it for a while now. Through neighborhoods, trails, and more. This is the complete setup guide, start to finish. Whether you're prepping for emergencies, going off-grid on a hike, or you just want a communication network nobody controls but you, this is where you start. So what is Meshtastic? Meshtastic is open source mesh networking built on LoRa radio. Every device is both an endpoint and a relay. It self-heals, so if one node drops out, messages just route around the gap. Typical range sits around 5 to 10 kilometers between nodes, though the current world record is over 254 kilometers with clear line of sight. Everything's encrypted by default except the public channel. More on that later, and it's genuinely cheap to get into. $20 to $40 for basic hardware versus $200 plus for a satellite messenger with a monthly subscription attached. Here's the part that makes it different from a walkie-talkie. Your message doesn't just go from your device to mine directly. If we're too far apart, it hops through someone else's node in between, automatically, with zero setup required on their end. That's what mesh actually means. More devices in an area makes the whole network stronger. It started as a hobbyist project, and it's still fully open source and community run. No company can shut off your network, raise a subscription price, or brick your hardware with an update. So which device to buy? ESP32 based boards are cheaper and usually have built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, but they burn through a battery in 1 to 3 days of regular use, sometimes even more. NRF52 based boards cost a bit more, but they'll run 5 to 7 days on a single charge, which matters a lot if you're mounting something on a hilltop, daily carrying it, or running it off solar. Beyond the chip, the other big factor is form. Some boards are handheld with a screen and buttons built in, others are bare boards meant for tinkerers, and some are tiny battery tag style trackers with no screen at all. I'll be using the Wio Tracker L1 Pro today, which is NRF52 based device. But this exact process works on almost anything on the market. I've got a full device list linked below if you're still deciding what to buy. One more thing worth knowing before you order. Some boards ship with a built-in antenna, others need one screwed on separately, and a few use a different connector type entirely. SMA versus UFL versus IPEX are not interchangeable. Check what your specific board needs before it arrives. First, the golden rule. Never power on a LoRa device without the antenna attached. Transmitting with no antenna connected can damage the radio. Now that you've got your hardware, plug in your device and make sure you're using a data cable, since that's the most common reason a board doesn't show up at all. Now let's get it flashed and set up. Head to flasher.meshtastic.org in Chrome or Edge. I'm using an NRF52 board here, so select it from the list, pick your firmware version, and hit flash. From there, press the button to enter DFU mode. That puts the board into bootloader mode, so it'll accept new firmware. If you're on an ESP32 board instead, you'll press a reset button here rather than the DFU button, then you will press update, and the flasher handles the rest itself. For NRF52, it downloads a UF2 firmware file. Your device shows up as a new USB drive. Drag that file straight onto it and give it a few seconds to copy over. The device will be rebooting on its own, fully flashed and ready to go. Quick heads up before we move to the phone. If your board has its own screen and buttons, you can actually scroll through and set things like your region directly on the device. No phone required. I'm also skipping the official Meshtastic app for this part and using Flaresat instead, so head over to the App Store or Google Play and download Flaresat. Once it's downloaded, you can launch the app. From here, tap Continue without an account. You don't need one for local, off-grid groups. Tap the plus icon top right. Choose radio to make this an off-grid group over radio, give it a name, color, and icon if you wish, and hit create. That drops you into the group page with a QR code. That's how you'll invite people later. Notice that it also asks for your location to show your dot on the map. You can control to share your location or not in the group settings later. Now press the Bluetooth button. You'll get a choice between Meshtastic and MeshCore. Since Flaresat talks to both, pick whichever your board is flashed with. I will use Meshtastic in my case. Find your radio in the list, select it, and give it a second. It'll ask for a pin. That's shown right on your device's screen if it has one, or it defaults to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if it doesn't. Now let's set your region. Same setting as before, just through the app instead of the device menu. Tap the 3 dots top right, choose radio to open the radio settings, and scroll down to region. Tap region and you'll get a drop down with every region and its frequency. I'm in Europe, so I'll pick 868 megahertz. Yours will depend on where you live. One heads up, selecting a region always reboots the device. That's normal, not an error. Once the reboot finishes and the select region prompt disappears from its screen, you're set. Now tap on invite. That pulls up a QR code you can use to invite people into the same group. Here's that second radio getting paired. This time from the Flaresat web app on my laptop. Same steps as before. I've already joined the group and picked Meshtastic as the device type, so I just hit connect, pick this radio from the list, and enter the pin shown on its screen, and it's connected. Quick sanity check. The phone Wi-Fi and cellular is completely off, so we are completely off grid now. Now with that out of the way, let me drop a pin from the laptop. It should show up on the phone's map using the radios we just set up. Here is a closer look. Keep in mind this is completely off grid and in airplane mode. Messages also makes the same trip. From the laptop to the phone, no internet anywhere in the chain. Alright, let's try to send a message from the phone this time, and it should show up on the laptop as you can see. Same goes with map pins. Dropping a pin from the phone, and it will show up on the laptop as well. All through the radios we just set up. One more trick, I can also draw an area and it should send it across every device in the group just fine. Not only areas, but also routes, setup, geofencing, and more. That is the beauty of Flaresat. Now let's actually lock this down with the private channel. In the radio settings, scroll to channels, tap the first slot, and set a passphrase. That's your encryption key. Keep in mind you won't be able to see it again. However, you can reset it in case you forgot it. You can set up to 7 private encrypted channels. Now tap that slot again. Press on transmit on this slot to make it your active transmit channel. Now let's try to send a message on this new private slot. And it didn't show up on the laptop. Both devices need the exact same passphrase. So let's do the same steps for the laptop's radio. Tap on the 3 dots on the top right, then tap on radio, scroll to the channel section, select slot 1, enter the same phrase, then save, then tap on slot 1 again and press transmit on this slot. Now let's try to send a message again on the private slot after we set up everything correctly. And there it is, showed up using the encrypted channel and only readable by devices that share that key. That's the whole loop. Pair it, set your region, and start communicating. Encrypted or not, none of it needs a cell tower. Now multiply that across a pile of devices starting at $25, different shapes, batteries, form factors. No license needed, you hand the radio to anyone and they are transmitting within minutes. What you get is a network that stretches for kilometers, built entirely out of the people using it. Flaresat is the cherry on top. Chat, pins, areas, routes, geofencing, all synced live across every radio in the group. Take it on a hike to keep a spread out group together. Hand it to a search and rescue team when the towers are down and coordination can't wait. It's infrastructure you own.